The Sims 4 developers did a live stream today showing off the actor career and associated skill in the Get Famous expansion. I have more to share about the fame features of the pack and a brief statement about this channel's status toward the end of the video, so stick around for that. For those who don't keep up on news, The Sims 4 Get Famous releases November 16th, and around that time, players will also receive a free update with a new stylist, career, terrain tools, and some other features. Today's livestream was led by Sim Gurus Rad, George, and Kate. Create a Sim career unlocks were the first thing shown. Costumes used on movie sets were the main highlight, but some involved the acting skill. This outfit, for example, was the reward for level 10 acting. They showed a variety of different styles, including Victorian, Pirate, Western, Apocalypse, and the Void Critter costume, along with sci-fi and superhero. Scars are also available in Create a Sim now. There are a good bit more hairstyles and outfits they showed. I'll go over those toward the end of the video while I discuss other things I don't have footage for. After about 15 minutes of showing Create a Sim assets, they moved on to showing the acting parts of the pack. Actor is an active career, only this time it's based on gigs. You choose when you want to work and don't have a fixed schedule unless you've signed up for an audition. You need to look for auditions, and the agency you choose to represent you will have an impact on your job offerings and any associated bonuses. Agencies can be based on getting you positions as an extra or commercial spots, with better agencies coming available later that get you primetime TV spots or movie gigs. When they'd like to work, actors will call in and get an audition. Auditions can be skill-based. It will recommend a minimum skill level for your sim before you take the gig. Audition times are set ahead of time, with the example being 1 day away, and expect you to prepare beforehand in order to boost your performance. In this case, the sim needed to practice a dramatic monologue and practice romantic interactions by researching the flirty emotion. This isn't your only way to make money, as actors can also go to the park or any other public place and perform scenes for tips. While research flirty moods was used in this example, a sim may even need to get angry and get into fights or arguments to prep for a role. It is likely there are other means of doing this, but getting into a fight is certainly one way to prep for a fight scene. Sims can still be sent alone to work, just like Get to Work, but you'll most likely want to take control in order to experience the better parts of this career. The huge movie studio lot was shown for the starring Sims performance. When starting a workday as an actor, the requirements are top left of the screen, just like with Get to Work. You'll need to often get into hair and makeup, do things like post to Simstagram, get into costume. Knocking out more of these will improve your performance, but you don't want to waste too much time. You see, Sims don't have to do all these, but can rather go ahead and tell the director they're ready if they'd like to jump ahead. After all, the main goal is to complete the performance. The set lights up looking really good when it's time to do scenes. You actually continue having control on this part, which was a pleasant surprise, and you need to do all the types of scenes required of your sim. You can play it safe when doing a scene or be a bit more risky with your sim's performance. By doing prep tasks before your sim ever came to work, taking a risk is more likely to succeed, according to Sim Guru George. Having a higher skill level will also help risky moves to pay off. Spots appear on the stage directing you to where you should be, and clicking in these areas will initiate a new scene. The stage is controllable by the player, allowing you to change special effects on the stage or change what's shown on the green screen. You're even able to make it rain spaghetti and meatballs. When the workday is done, you'll collect your money, but fame is also gained from this completed performance. After the workday, we learned some other things. For example, the sets from the movie studio are available as styled rooms and can be placed on your home lot. They also pointed out that you're able to click within a styled room preview to pull an object out of that room for placement on your lot. I didn't even know that was possible, but evidently it is a current feature of the game. Green screens can also be used on your home lot and changed just like in the studio. You are able to place stage marks on home lots. These stage marks are different, however, and unlock all interactions available on set instead of just those used for the current job. So you're able to pick marks that offer specific types of scenes. Thankfully, the marks fade a lot when a scene is in action, so shouldn't be very obvious if you were making a video. I am sure this is going to inspire some machinima, but everyday Sims storytellers are really going to like this. Being able to dictate a sim do a particular animation is really going to help them get custom screenshots or video footage for scenes in their stories. A hair and makeup chair was shown in this stream, letting you try different haircuts on a sim or go directly into casts. I'm not sure how this ties into the stylist career everyone is getting free in the upcoming patch, but you are able to use it without being a stylist. You're just not getting paid for it, I suppose. While that is all they focused on in this stream, this week we learned some things about Fame and how that system works and can confirm the existence of a media production skill in the pack. On Fame, Sim Guru Kate confirmed that while children cannot be actors, they can prepare for a life of fame using the drama club they're able to participate in. One thing that's nice to get to share are the different paths to fame. Certain activities like selling a painting, doing a comedy routine, or doing a dance-off in a club, or making large donations to charity will help Sims who are not actors to accumulate fame. Social media profiles also seem to come into play, so you can be Simstagram famous, I suppose. With growing fame come quirks, Sims will become more quirky as they ascend up the 5 levels of fame, and evidently these will not be chosen by players, but instead come on naturally based upon your Sim's actions and frequent activities that come near the time to assign it. This sounds kind of fun given there are surely drawbacks to some of them, and I prefer a challenge and a little personality. We know that as you gain fame, you can acquire perks. As you gain points, you can pick perks that your sim will receive. It looks like there's at least a couple dozen to choose from, though there are requirements like having to get this one before that one. Fame will become a passive for many Sims who take up a trade like painting. These perks will help your celebrity in various ways, such as giving you an entourage or access to clubs. I think it's appropriate Sims become famous even when not pursuing it. Many people are famous because they're at the top of their fields and people talk about them. Apparently, there's some content related to money in this expansion. It's possible to woohoo in piles of cash and even get a vault in which to store your money, which can also be set on fire. Don't know if these things affect your actual cash balance though. Sims do get awfully rich, but now there may be a new way to use that cash. As for this channel, I want to state I'm still in this. I'll still be working on the dozens of missing guides after I cover Get Famous, so my focus has not shifted entirely to news. I had problems with my websites to work on this past couple weeks, and I want to take some much needed personal time with Persona 5 and viewing of First Man before Get Famous releases. It's going to be fairly hectic for a couple months after that because I have to update the website and make video copies of all my guides now. Don't get me wrong, I do love it though. If you want to stay up to date on my content, follow us on Twitter at CarlSims3Guide and hit the bell next to the subscribe button to be alerted to new videos. I won't be taking on a set production schedule at any point in the near future. I'll just be releasing things when they're done. Maybe a schedule will be appropriate to me someday, but not until I find a rhythm for balancing my other career obligations and home life, of course. All that said, thank you very much for watching. I'll be covering 3 more live streams before Get Famous releases, so watch for those, and I'll probably put out a few guides in between now and then. If you want to stick around for a minute, we will show some of the costumes for males that did not get shown at the beginning of this video.